Hi, welcome to Metagame Minute. We're gonna get Dash since he's all gussied up. And Mr. Wolf, what do you think of this episode?
Well, I'm excited to find out like what's going on in the tower. I feel like we've come into this like a different plane of existence when Riff touched that like crystal, and especially with this creature. How
to be fair, you went first,
huh?
I said you went first, right? And like that's when we thought like the torture sound was happening or whatever, like the one you got first.
Yeah, I feel like we've transversed to a different like level of like I don't know, maybe a different plane.
Wolf would recognize this as very similar to the ethereal plane when you were traversing.
Oh yeah, because I got that vision.
Yeah.
Okay, so metagame and retroactively, guys, it's the ethereal plane.
Oh, I wish I would have known that. I would have rolled better.
Damn it, Wolf! Why didn't you?
Now you guys know. Sorry, I definitely knew immediately and just kept it in my head.
Your panger took over.
My panger took over.
Blind panger.
What are you thinking about this creature? You know, the way you're slicing it and dicing it with and luckily you have some radiant damage and things that you're dealing. But
yeah, I mean he's getting more and more frustrated because he's used to when he hit thing go die.
Has Wolf ever fought anything like this before?
I mean, I would probably say like maybe something like similar. Maybe
exactly, but like
I mean, he's fought mostly like Warforged and like other like pretty regular flesh and blood things.
How old is Wolf, and how long has he been fighting?
I mean, I put him in his like 30s.
In his whole life.
Like, and he said he started fighting at 12 or something before. I think that's canon.
He's been fighting a long time. Yeah, well, I mean, he got his name Wolfsbane because he killed a wolf when he was a child with his bare hands. So and then
that's cool.
And then they used the leg of the wolf and then they fashioned it into his axe. And so
that's sick as fuck.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to share with us about this thing? What about the thing in the middle? Do you think that has anything to do with winning this fight, or is that?
I don't know if Wolf has any ideas about it, but I think that the tree is. So here's my theory. I think that the tree, right?
Yeah.
That whoever built this tower is using the magical essence of this like tree to like power their tower, right? And I think it has a lot to do with like the mages and the way that they've probably warped these lands. That's why they're called the wastes.
Yeah,
because
they've
like drawn from like the natural energy. And so it's kind of warped everything. And that's why this, that's what I think as a player. Wolf has really no ideas.
Dash is much smarter than Wolf.
Yeah, but not by much. It's
awesome.
It's a thin layer.
All right. Well, hey, Dash, if you got to get going to your thing, feel free to bow out.
All right. Well, this is fun. See you guys.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Have fun. Okay, Bentley, since we're going in reverse new horn order. Bentley, what is Rhyperion thinking about this whole thing? I mean, I'm curious to what Rhyperion thinks about the tree in the middle, about this monster, and about this tower that we're in and all that.
Initially, very intrigued by the gems, the orbs, the blues, and the oranges or whatever, which is why like she's really trying to be like a big kid, and she's like, "Oh, Mr. Wolf picked up a crystal. Well, I'm gonna go pick up this one over here and see what happens, just because like nothing happened to him, so it's all good."
Yeah.
And then the second that something sort of happened, she was like, "Whoops," and then just like put it back. But obviously now we're in the situation that we're in.
What did she make of the screaming and stuff from the other room?
I think she thinks torture. Like, just genuinely what I thought. And so I think also part of her motivation was like, well, maybe it's not that crystal to open the door. Maybe it's this crystal to open the door. And like that sort of, she was kind of like puzzle solving, but also being very eager just to like get into it. And also in her head, success, because now the door's gone, and even though it seems like there's some sort of type of shambling mound attacking us now, like she's like, progress, because the door's open. So maybe after we beat this thing, we can go in there and we can save whoever was in there. As for the tree, not dissimilar to like what Mr. Wolf thought. Like I was like, oh fucker, I'm pissed that he kind of got to say it first. Is that I think the waste used to kind of like all look like this to sort of like go off of it, but like the mages kind of like sucked the life and energy out of it, and so it's like basically they trimmed the rainforest type of thing, and now it it looks like Tatooine instead of a nice fern gully, if you will. And yeah, like this is kind of like
I'm just watching Alex's reactions to this, and it's interesting.
You look like you're taking pictures at like the mall or something, where you're like 4 poses for fucking the Tobias Funke headshots. But like I don't know, I mean that's my initial thought, is that not dissimilar to Dash, is that like this tree is the power source for whatever, and also it kind of reminds me of the tree that like my shadow creature came from, and that sort of thing, and like the whole like where the Kenku were, like that sort of magic area with all the trees and all that kind of stuff. So but other than that, she's just trying to kick butt, and hopefully we can save whomever is in the next room if they're still there.
Yeah. So going to Arthur's turn, I definitely kind of made the connection between the tree of the Kenku and things like that. But also what's else is, if anybody, our listeners, hopefully listen to Zephyrus's solo episode, where he encountered the wizard or mage Cantor, and there was this like pedestal where if you put something on it, that it kind of exploded, especially if it was like greenery or like plants or something. And so like Cantor had apparently figured out if you put plants on this, it would like grow really, really, really fast. And so that was in a tower.
Yeah.
And now we're in a tower where there's some sort of like ethereal tree or something, or so rather. And so the tower connection has been made, at least for Arthur, and he's really curious what this silver stuff is. It's pouring out of it, and whether or not that there's any connection from this tower to the towers in the realm where he was when he died.
Nice.
I just so wish characters shared information in our campaign. Oh my god!
I'm pretty sure Arthur told you guys this. He definitely talked about rescuing Cantor. That's like something that's specifically important to him, and he might have mentioned that they went to a tower to escape.
Well, it sounds like next episode after we beat this thing, Zephyrus is going to have a great monologue info dump for all the.
And that's
players.
not even metagame minute. That's just like Zephyrus is like, well, hey, y'all hear about this fucking plants and shit I've been talking about? I'm like,
that's great.
10 times.
All this fucking botany bullshit I've been.
Fuck,
you said you didn't want no facts about plants or trees or nothing.
So anyway, that's what Arthur is singing. Let's go ahead and go to Scory Telbrun. Go ahead.
I just rolled like garbage the whole time. What else do you need to know?
We all did, but I will say I take zero responsibility for that one. That is you.
But also that big snake, that's dope.
That's
fun. That was cool.
Fuck that big snake. It got in my way. I wanted to get up in there, and it was just in the way, and I couldn't do shit. Fuck that snake.
Fuck that.
You're going to be thanking me for that snake later if I can roll above
a
1.
Here's the truth about Caleb playing from season 1, episode 1.
Let's hear.
It doesn't matter what character you're playing, because you roll like shit. If Caleb didn't have bad luck, he would have no luck.
It's better to have no luck than some luck, I guess.
That's true. But this motherfucker over here, he rolls like dog shit. I've never seen Caleb been like,
and that's 2 crit fails on a different pair of dice, right? Like those were 2 separate pairs of dice.
I switched in between episodes because I was rolling so bad the first time.
Yeah,
maybe I'll have to give you one of my dice.
That's what I was going to say, Rhett. If you feel so strongly about it, send me a fresh set of dice, and I'll
give you Durox fucking dice if that's what it takes for you to roll well.
Y'all heard it.
I'm pretty sure you touch them and they're going to turn sour. So
let's do an experiment, man. Send them to me.
Fuck it. Yeah,
I'm serious
for sure. Okay, we're going to make it happen. Fuck it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
dice
for sure.
Capades.
I'll talk to you after the show.
Cool. So yeah, I'll give you my shipping address. Anyway, if
where you live.
this giant constrictor can do its job, I feel like that will make things a lot easier because this thing just likes to move around and reach out and grab things. And I feel like if it's grabbed,
Fuck.
yeah. I feel like if it's grabbed, all that disadvantage kind of stuff kicks in, and we have a better chance. Now, Caleb, just the same as everybody else here, that center tree and the fact that half the fence is missing, like this thing busted out, like it might have been somehow part of the tree.
That's interesting. I didn't think about that before.
That's what I was thinking.
There's got to be something. And DM, if you could tell me. So I'm noticing on the Roll20, there is some sort of sprout of a tree or a shrub coming out of the stump. Is that supposed to be there?
That's just identifying where the tree stump is.
Okay.
It's been like cut off.
I wasn't sure if in the material plane it's a stump, and then here there's a little bit of growth or something.
No, in the material plane, it's pretty much a stump, and then on here you see that stuff kind of oozing from it. You see little spectral mushrooms growing from it.
Yeah.
But other than that, it looks the same.
And Ball, if you find a way to contain it and distill it, Scory is willing to smoke it.
No, for sure. Zephyrus too. 100%. Like, if it's
just putting that out there.
Different reasons.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
It'll help me in my rituals more.
Whatever. Yeah,
swear,
for
guys,
sure.
it's for my
Rituals, chilling out, watching funny movies and shit. Like, for sure.
Yeah,
dude, where's my car?
Okay, moving on from Scory, we're going to Mr. Ball, who is now a big God. Mr. Ball. What up?
Yeah, I was on the hunt for something to do with the trees on the outside, and then when we got on the inside, it was like I had to go pee, and I walked away for a minute, and shit just went south, and I was like, "Fuck, I missed something."
Scory fucked it up.
But yeah, no, it was very reminiscent of the Kenku tree and Ball running up the stairs and then jumping down the stairs and then running back up the stairs. I just felt that whole scenario happening again, and I'm like, no, we're just not going to do that, and we're just going to stand down here.
If it makes anyone feel any better, I don't think you're all going to get critted and take all of your health as damage and then die for real.
I honestly,
somebody with experience, yeah.
I honestly kind of thought that was going to happen when I grabbed the orange crystal. I was like, I'm going to take like a lot of damage here.
This is a DM who doesn't mind killing people.
I just need to not walk away, and I can protect all of you, and everything will be safe. Then it'll be fine.
I felt that. What's Ball thinking about this tree behind him?
Oh yeah, that's really interesting. I don't know. The first thing I thought about was like, what is the deal with this thing? Why is the gate open? Why is it oozing silver shit?
Yeah.
I honestly have no idea. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know if there's anything that can be done to like harness the power. I don't know. All I know is this thing is attacking us, and we need to deal with that right now.
Does it feel a little bit again like the Copper Dragon in the mansion, where it's like, okay, there's this thing that's angry and fighting us, but also like maybe there's a way we can help. Like, yeah.
There's like another key to this encounter that I don't fully see yet, and I hope I eventually do. Sure. But I definitely feel like it's like that. It's the same kind of thing where there's another key to this encounter that we could potentially find, but I just don't know what it is.
Do you think we'll find it after we kill this creature?
Maybe. Who knows?
Gotcha.
This is Alex just DMing, and it's so much fun.
Caleb, what's that notebook for? DM Daddy. Level 6? Level 6 DM Daddy?
Yeah, right.
Fuck off. Let's go ahead and ask Alex if there was a name that we were going to begin calling this creature as like a party. Like, what would that name be?
Oh, that's a good question.
Get the fucking squiggly squag or like something. So we call it a squag.
Yeah, I'm a squag. That's pretty good.
Damn it!
Like a squag lid.
Squaglid. Shit,
Yeah.
that's a really fuck. Okay.
So,
Yeah,
Alex,
fuck
what
you.
are all of the secrets of this tree encounter?
Yeah, go ahead.
so many
Metagame.
good ones.
We'll lock it away in the vault.
Here's the best one. Did you
can
notice
trust us.
that when you went into the ethereal zone, things changed?
Yeah.
See that on the map?
No,
It's
I
so
did.
cool.
I did notice that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. And the
Your
doors go
roll-20
away.
skills are pretty good.
Yeah, the
Like,
doors go away. So
in
can
the
we go through the
ethereal
doors?
realm, there's doors are just gone. It's neat.
It does this like I mean
I leave.
would this be the same sort of like ethereal plane that Riff was used to when we were at the Warforged prison?
This is very similar to the hold. Something that Riff kind of caught on to was that in the realm you were perceiving,
Yeah.
doors weren't there.
Yeah. That's what
And
I was
that's coming through here.
I was kind of thinking that. I was like, but I didn't want to like interrupt the the fighting and stuff. But I was actually kind of thinking that. I was like, I wonder if this is like the same. Yeah. Fuck.
You're finally seeing what that looks like from the other side.
Wow.
I wish as players we had some sort of tap into this metagame stuff, but I know
You
that's
do.
not
Right now.
No,
As
we
a player,
don't.
you do. As a character, you
No,
don't.
I refuse to accept that.
I love finding that fine line between what I know and what my character knows.
And
I really enjoy trying to discern that.
I'm choosing not to remember this, but if I could, if I did remember, if I caught on to the fact that doors are not there, I would rush to wherever we heard those noises.
Would you though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean the issue with that is that rubble is still there.
Yeah.
Which would take some time to clear
Yeah.
out. as
I
the
just
DM
wanted to
already
like start
established.
picking that shit up. We had Wolf and we had Jane and Paul
we could
would
have
be
done
able to
that.
help pick all that shit up. I don't know.
But here we are fighting a
Instead, we're picking up orange crystals and fighting shit.
Squaglid.
Well, don't go to the bathroom, and I won't pick up orange crystals.
It's your fault, really.
I mean, that was
really
that's what this room was a big giant temptation thing. Was here's glowing crystals. Are you going to touch them? If you do, there's a big shambling plant monster that comes and attacks.
Squaglid.
Yeah, that's
and
Squaglid.
the character that wouldn't want to pick those things up
Happened to go to the bathroom.
happened to go to the bathroom at the time.
Happened to reboot in the middle of the episode.
Yeah, there was a software update right there.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I've had like 7 beers. So.
His fiber optics are a little cloudy.
It is St. Patty's Day, so
That's right.
alrighty, everyone. Well, hey, this is this week's Metagame Minute, your once weekly Chaotic Amateurs Follow-Up podcast, available free wherever podcasts are found every Thursday. We hope you join us again on Monday to figure out what happens to the Squaglid and more. Now that we're in the Tower of Chaos, we'll catch you then. Grab your sword, keep on adventuring.